This is an urgent message from the Ministry of Silly Talk. Please stay tuned for further instructions.
Folks, head on over to shirtcaviar.com. We got a wide selection of shirts for every occasion. We got a Chee get the yayo. We got a F them kids, a perfect and amazing holiday stocking stuffer. We got disrespect the rich. We got anything is possible. We got rose-headed hoe with caviar on the side. And we have one of the most popular summer shirts, the Beach Please. All of these and more at shirtcaviar.com. And make sure you use code OGA for 10% off your order.
Welcome. One gram. Welcome to the
1 Gram Army Podcast.
Thank you for listening to my daddy's stupid podcast. And remember, his head is full of doo-doo, so don't listen to anything he says.
We'll do it live! Fuck it!
All right. There we go. And we're here. All right. Welcome, Generals, to another exciting episode of the 1 Gram Army Podcast. Josh is back. We're back. There have been a couple gaps, but I feel like everyone's going to survive that. It'll happen. Well, that's the other thing, too, though. Now that I'm kind of getting back into the swing of things, I can tell anybody listening or watching that if Josh is unavailable, I will start trying to do something on those just so that we don't miss any uploads. But other than that, it's good to be back. It's been a couple weeks.
And I'll try to be here as often as I can because I love this.
Yeah, well, and life happens, and it's it's costing me money to do this right now. So it's not. I definitely don't ever expect anybody to be like, I have to organize my life around this nonsense. But yeah, so I'm back. I don't really want to get into. I try not to get into like specifics of my comings and goings just for security purposes. But I did want to start the podcast out by lambasting the Atlanta International Airport.
Let's go. I haven't heard any of this.
Yeah. So I travel a lot, and I've been since I was a little kid. Been flying, and some people complain about it, but some people will complain about anything. But the Atlanta airport specifically previously was literally the easiest to navigate airport in the world because it was like almost all new infrastructure. There's actually the first time I flew with Macy, I showed her this PBS documentary called City in the Sky that's all about air travel, and a big chunk of it is about the Atlanta airport. Like the Atlanta airport is literally designed, like the way the tiles are laid on the floor and like the architecture of the building is literally designed to like subconsciously help move people through the airport. You need to go, yeah. You know, and like the whole system where you get off the plane and then you have to ride the train, it like kind of gives you the illusion that you're not waiting for your bags when you get to the carousel.
No, and me, someone who hasn't been a big flyer.
Yeah.
Like I've literally flown maybe 10 times in my entire life. Mm-hmm. It's still novelty enough to me to be at the airport and all that action that I don't necessarily see the big negatives.
Right.
But I do understand. I can see where if you had to do it on the reg and you're trying to get to work.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not every time I go, it's on a vacation or to go see somebody.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I mean?
It's a good time.
Yeah.
Well, and that's what I say that to say that airport at one point was hands down the easiest airport to navigate. It was always easy breezy. You can park on either side and get to everywhere you're going. Because like when I was a kid, O'Hare in Chicago was the busiest airport in the world, and it was not built to be that. Like if you're in the wrong terminal, you have to like get on a bus to go to the other one. Like you can't just like walk across the building and you're in the terminal you need to be in. But I will say, and I don't know what the hell's going on, but that has all come completely unglued. The security situation there is a nightmare. It's like gigantic long lines. They're routing people through these they have like all these new security built, which is entirely designed to funnel you into buying this clear thing, which is like it's kind of like TSA PreCheck, but it's a private company where you get like a retinal scan. And the idea of that would be that like you don't have to use your ID. You're cleared, you're vetted, it's supposed to move you through the airport more quickly. That doesn't actually even work like that. it is not what it used to be. And I don't even really have any funny anecdotes about it. I just hated it so much.
No, well, so you got to vent sometimes.
You know, I flew last summer. I flew Delta to go to Chicago.
Do you have any kind of special privileges or anything as far as like a Delta?
No. But because originally too, none of that was necessary. But see, last summer I flew Delta. That's Delta's airport. They have one whole terminal is just Delta. They had like 2 guys checking bags outside. It took us an hour to get our bags checked last summer on the Delta line. They had 2 guys out there, and those guys are out there just like carrying on and like acting crazy. And then inside was they looked like people fleeing a fallen government. Like there was just like it was like
it looked like Haiti.
Yeah, it was like a refugee camp in there. Yeah. People just trying to like get checked in to get to their flight to go through security. Like if I hadn't have been flying Delta, we would have missed our flight because they do have like a Delta security area. But other than that, that shit sucked. And I don't mean to start the podcast on a negative note, but if you're traveling, because I always had the same kind of thing my pops had, where it's like you get to the airport way too early all the time, and I'd finally like stop being such a psycho about it because Atlanta ran smoothly, but you can't. You have to get there 2.5 hours early. The booing.
It's almost like a half-ass cheer.
It sounds like cheering. Then the cheering, it sounds like cheering too.
The first one was boys cheering. That was girls cheering.
That's just girls.
What about this one? Yeah, that describes the Atlanta airport.
There you go. Yeah, that's more of a and that's got a good Three Stooges vibe to it. Actually, nice. I really like that one.
So I went to the Atlanta airport and I had the great experience of a.
Nice. See, I'm telling you, that's gonna be fun for you. And speaking of existential horror, I wanted to show you this. I told you about this. Not me. Have a computer. Let's check this out. All right.
Hey, Josh, it's me, Graham. Except it's not me. It's a computer.
That is
off-putting, right?
How?
Yeah. So what you heard is an AI clone of my voice, which I instantly regretted making it. But so this site
that
I
was
used
very close.
It's very close. And that was even not like I didn't give them a big sample. And it was from like an old live stream I did where like the audio quality wasn't even
so you
that
just gave
great.
them like a podcast or something.
Yeah, I gave them 45 seconds, just cut 45 seconds of me talking out and stuck it in there. And it took about a minute.
Hey, Josh, it's me, Graham. Except it's not me. It's a computer.
Dude.
Right?
Why do you make me feel so like creeped out and like because it makes me feel like I'm that this stupid plastic glass thing can do that shit.
Yeah, it can do it to you. Yeah. It's
what?
Yeah.
Okay, that's scary as hell.
Yeah.
For one, and like I've been on 3 podcasts, but
I have to cut out for YouTube. Sorry, I just make myself a note here.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Redact.
Oh, yeah, we can use that.
Yeah.
The homeless
Redacted.
Cats. Shout out to Chang's. Shout out to all the cats working the fryers over at Chang's.
Hey,
I forgot
Josh,
where I was
it's me,
going
Graham,
with that.
except it's not me. It's a computer.
Yeah, the emotions that elicits.
Well, also that what's scary is, you know, if you left somebody a voicemail.
Mm-hmm.
Or someone was let's say you have a crazy ex who recorded a phone conversation. Then she gets a hold of this. Now she can create voicemails and all text messages that are voice or whatever that shit's called. There you go.
Yeah, see, you could use it for things like this. Just taking a second.
Hey, Josh, it's me, Graham. I just got robbed. Cash at me $100.
Okay, do it. Actually, do it like you would say it, though.
Well, I have a lot of typing.
No. Just type what I say. I'm just going to say.
Okay, good.
General. Just got fucked up. Need a hundo. Cash at me.
let's see. Sometimes it doesn't like the new text. Maybe it'll work.
General, just got fucked up. Need a hundo. Cash app me.
I would have sent that.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Especially, imagine that like 1 degree better. No, as soon as I did this, it made me realize, like, and I had to sit down with my daughter and be like, if I ever call you and seem like I'm in distress, or you get a voicemail from me or something, and like something, and I'm like asking for something specific or to come get you, like we have like a call and return we do now.
Safe words.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And because I don't see any other way around, because that's the other thing too, is in keeping with my always being a day late and a dollar short with technology, this is kind of a janky one, and I didn't give it a lot of information. So like the top of the line one, like I said, imagine that's like 1 degree improved, like the emotion in the voice is better, there's no oscillation.
Well, you just gave it 45 seconds of you bullshitting online.
Yeah, just
about
talking.
a random subject. And you probably didn't say the word general in that 45 seconds.
No, probably not. I mean, unless it was the beginning of the podcast, maybe, because I started that way. But if
Yeah.
I remember, I just pulled it like right out of the middle because I needed where there was no like music or soundboard or anything. It just needed to be clean. But I haven't done it.
5% better if there was a way to, that's the thing, if there was a way to clone your phone info.
Yeah.
Now, and that's probably
I think
possible.
they do that. Yeah, they can do that
So if
already.
someone can send me a message that looked like it came from your phone,
Yeah.
I'm sending it, and I don't have your Cash App currently. So
Yeah.
whatever Cash App they sent me,
Yeah.
I would send it.
Prince of Nigeria at Cash App or whatever.
Fuck,
yeah,
man,
you know.
whatever. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but that's what I'm saying.
Like, you know, or like if you're like, I'm about to get fucked up, you know, I need a hundo to get, or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, like, well, because me and you are super close friends, but
Yeah.
also you're a grown ass man. So if you're leaving me a voicemail that you need $100,
Yeah, something's
you
very
need
Yeah.
$100.
It's very serious.
It's a thing.
And that's
Yeah.
what, and because that's the other thing too I've seen with these, and so this is real janky and immediate. If I spent 5 minutes playing with this, I could make it sound like I was yelling or in distress or whispering or hiding. I could play with the speed of each word individually.
Why does this exist?
I don't know. For bad.
What came up with this shit? What's this is for the Tinder swindler. Like, what
I'm gonna
the
have
fuck
to
are you
make a
talking
list
about?
of things you can't say on YouTube for you.
Oh shit!
No, you're
sorry.
we can't talk about or slip and slide or redacted for whatever reason.
What is slipping? Oh,
Yeah.
slipping slide.
Yeah.
Sexual?
No,
Or is
you're
that-
specifically not allowed to talk about that piece of plastic from the 90s that maimed many children.
We made one time and it was great.
Yeah, see, the
With
problem,
the Lowe's.
I never played on one. I guess maybe because
As adults.
yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay,
Because
yeah.
I never played on one where, as a kid, where there wasn't like a rock or something
it was
under
it
there.
never actually worked that great.
No.
And I was kind of a chubby kid too,
Yeah,
so like
be a
I would
little
like
dry.
It's like make a noise when I went.
Like burn all the flesh off of your
Yeah,
chest.
or like I would go like halfway off the side, get like a cut.
Yeah.
a perfect line up the side of your body.
Yeah, and it had like tent stakes you were sliding into
Oh,
and across. Yeah.
Well, like my brothers were like little guys, so like
Yeah.
all that type of shit worked perfect
Looked
for them.
fine for them.
Yeah, they're like, and I'm like, oh, you know, I'm 10 years old, 160 pounds, stumbling down through the douche.
Yeah, I definitely never played on one of those where there wasn't like where I didn't like almost break a rib or get some kind of horrible
Yeah.
cut or contusion of some kind.
But the commercials made them look marvelous.
Oh yeah, it was. You might as well have your own spaceship.
Well, I remember being a kid and seeing these commercials for anything like Crossfire. You get
Oh,
caught
those
up in
things
the
sucked.
Crossfire.
Oh yeah, yeah. The commercial for that Crossfire
made it looked amazing.
Yeah, it made it look like you were like in a future war zone. And it's
In
just like
real
a
life, it was
plastic
like,
bowl with like these little things spinning around in it. It was fun for about 37
Oh
seconds.
my god! I wanted Operation
Yep, that's
Hungry Hippos.
I think Hungry Hippos. I think I got some enjoyment out of. Operation though was I think probably the beginning of like my anxiety issues because when you're little, that noise is really like yeah.
Loser. Dipshit. Redacted.
But which is funny too because for some reason though I can do this all I want.
Just how retarded are you?
Because it's, I guess, because it's a clip from a movie. I don't know. I'm sure they'll.
Yeah, we're making commentary.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll get us eventually. Oh, yeah. I don't think I talked about this on the podcast yet. So, Gut Feast is no more on my YouTube channel. I just want to let people know. That's why you may notice that the ad isn't playing before the show anymore, because YouTube. So this sort of exists at the intersection of using AI to create things like creatively, and YouTube already kind of having an intentionally ambiguous set of rules to what you can and can't post on there. So they took down and gave me a warning for one of the episodes, saying that it was violence and gore specifically designed to... It was violence and gore to depict an event that never happened.
Why is that a negative thing?
Isn't that what, like, in...
That's just... Like, it wouldn't be a horror movie?
Right, it's just fiction.
Yeah.
That's what fiction is.
Yeah, that's Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Violence and gore to depict a thing that never happened.
Right, well, and also, you can watch fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre on YouTube.
Yeah, you could buy it or rent it.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Or you could watch somebody's janky version of it where it's like flipped upside down or whatever. But either way, it was very confusing to me, so I just took it all down, and TBA for its return. I don't know. Excuse me. I mean, I guess it may give me the opportunity, if I feel like doing it again, like to go through and clean it up a little bit and maybe make it a little more coherent. But, you know, as silly as that was, it took me like a year to make that. You know what I mean? Not of constant work.
Obviously,
but
yeah.
Over the course of a year, it took me to make that stupid thing, and I had a lot of fun doing it. And I just wanted to share it on my stupid YouTube channel, and they took it away from me, like, very arbitrarily.
How many views did it have?
That one, like 100, the first one, something like that. But like all together, like through all the episodes, it was probably like 500-600 views. But it certainly wasn't like, it was not on YouTube like shaping the culture.
Yeah, I'm curious. Is there a threshold?
From what I can tell, no.
No,
because this is what you would call a low view channel.
Yeah, well, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if you were someone like I don't have a YouTube channel. So if I went home right now and made some just disgusting, vile vitriol where I was saying terrible things about all different types of people, and just posted it, would it instantly be stricken, or? It depends, because they run. When you upload a video, this is going to be incredibly boring, so I'm trying to push through this. But I forgot we were recording. We're just talking now. We can always skip it if it gets too terrible.
But when you upload a video, it runs a check. Like, it checks for, like, music, anything copyrighted, and then it's supposed to check for community standards violations also. But that's with the caveat that at any time they could find something like that and then nix it. And the problem is, to avoid that happening with all the episodes, I took it down. But what's interesting is, so I have had the 4 individual episodes, but then at one point I recut it and had a separate video where it's all of it like together. So it's like one single video that's all the episodes congruently. So there's not like credits and intros before each one, right? Ease of access situation. That episode is obviously on that video.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same, too. It's like I didn't change anything. It's just longer. It's that video with other videos attached to it at the end of it. And that one, nothing. But it's the exact same video.
Well, it's because it's a computer that's doing it.
Yeah.
So it's very arbitrary. There's something that's triggering it.
Yeah. And I was surprised because they used to not give you the option to appeal. But they've given smaller creators now an appeal process, but that took about 10 seconds. I was like, yeah, I want to appeal this decision, and I pled my case, and like 10 seconds later, I was like, nope.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, incorrect. So that's not on YouTube anymore. Again, and I mean, it could be something good, right? Like I could end up fixing it and maybe I get it on Tubi. Or put it on Amazon Prime or something, because they have avenues for that with those weird streamers.
You can watch people's stuff on Tubi?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know about Tubi movies, right?
Like Tubi, I'm thinking of the app on my television.
Yeah. So there's this, it was like the source of a lot of memes for a while, but they're these like horrible, like essentially homemade movies people have made and TV shows that are on Tubi, and it's like, It's like it'd be like an entire TV series that's like The Room. You know what I mean? but it's made now with like iPhones.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's a bunch of those on too. So I figure if those are getting on there, sure I can get my stupid cartoon up there.
Probably.
I don't think Adult Swim hasn't called me back yet, but fucking.
Hey, well, Adult Swim's in Atlanta.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they are right down
there.
the
You could drop
road.
off a disc in person.
What is going? Oh, that's the wrong sound.
The French.
I don't know why I did that. I just felt like hearing it. It's comforting, that one.
The French. Just to know that people get that drunk and still try to work.
Yeah, that guy was. Yeah, he was at work.
he was currently working. The French.
Smashing out on some Paul Masson.
Champagne.
Yeah, Paul Masson champagne.
Oh boy,
that's some good stuff.
Get some Erkin jerk champagne soon enough.
So I do have some stuff for us, but we were before the show going through all these things that I forgot I made, all of these segment intros that I made a long time ago. And I saw this one, so I was doing it at one point. It'll be way more fun to do together. For those of you who remember the depths of my depression during the pandemic when I was trying to find anything I could to keep myself entertained, I was doing missed connections on Craigslist.
Oh yeah,
and I made an intro about something about the land of Craigslist, and I haven't heard this in 3 years. So we'll see how this one lands.
I didn't even know Craigslist was still a thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. There's I'm not going to share that. Never mind.
Yeah.
And now we travel back in time to yesterday to explore the writings of the oldest living civilization on Earth. It is time to meet the people of the kingdom of Craigslist.
Oh, nice.
The people of the kingdom of Craigslist.
It's a minute long.
Craigslist.
But I got one speed,
The
don't I?
people of the kingdom of Craigslist.
You got that 432 hertz in the background.
Yeah.
Craigslist.
It's a minute long.
I don't know what I was doing. I need help. All right. Well, so this is the people of the kingdoms of Craigslist or some shit, whatever that said. But yeah, so the lost connections, I guess probably if you're younger, you don't remember the heyday of Craigslist. But it was a place where people would complain, scam each other, occasionally actually sell goods and services. People would cheat on their significant others on here.
Fiance, is that a personal anecdote?
Yeah. Not mine.
They would cheat on their actual fiance named Sarah.
A lady named Jennifer who came to my house.
2009.
Yeah. No, that's why I said I'm not going to share that. But I Freudian slipped it anyway. So, but sometimes these can be all right, and we going in, sight unseen. We were looking at this. There's lost contact with supervisor, but right there, number 2, older black guy friend.
Let's see what's going on.
We definitely need to see what's going on here.
Real quick.
Is it married white man looking for an older black guy to be friends with?
What in the world?
What is he asking? I just am looking for I don't know.
Reply and say in what capacity.
No, staying out of that. Yeah, no, I don't want to get into the.
He's over there. Foresight. Looking at the location there.
Off of Bass Road and Foresight.
He shouldn't have any trouble.
Yeah, but that is. I don't know what that guy's. There's going to be a lot more questions than answers here. Kitty cat friend. I was wondering if there are any females near me that want to let out kitties play together. I live in Warner Robins. All right.
What about wearing slippers in public? I'm just curious.
Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Where was that one?
It's right above kitty cat friend.
Oh, yeah. I missed that one.
I've been all over Alabama and Georgia and noticed women like to wear their bedroom slippers out in public quite often. Chime in, ladies, on why it's so popular. How is this a mixed connection?
Yeah, and what is this guy run? Was this guy running a blog through Craigslist?
Yeah.
There's nowhere to reply. Like they're just replying to him in emails, and he's like, "Oh, fascinating."
Oh.
And who's
now I
responding
see.
to that?
Oh,
Yeah,
you
where-
don't like putting on your shoes. Oh.
Yeah. GPS TC. Any guy at GBTIF College looking for some fun, mutual fun.
Of course.
Man to man, folks. If you live in Forsyth, Georgia, you better get all over that. Dogs at Circle K. And so, the thing about misconnections is it's often insanely creepy, like this one. I parked next to you at Circle K in Byron. You had 3 dogs in your car. Wouldn't mind talk some more and play with your dogs one day. Maybe do more with you.
Ooh, nice.
You know that's a dude wrote that because he almost got to the end of 2 normal sentences
and then had to go in with some sexual.
Yeah, had to get creepy and
you had
horny.
to say, and
at the
also,
end. Yeah.
at the end of the day, I want your dogs outside the room.
Yeah.
While I put things inside of you.
Yeah.
That's an old penitentiary trick.
All right.
Let's just, we can.
There's only a few of these. We can plow through these. Looking for Alan. I lost your contact information. Please reach out. I'd like to find an apartment for lease. This is about as broad a net as I think you could cast.
Man, you were really trying to find Alan.
Yeah, you didn't look him up on Facebook. You just went to Craigslist and were just like the widest net possible.
If Alan is in
with
this,
big holes in it because he has to also be on Craigslist.
looking at this category.
Yes, looking specifically at this.
Like, well, maybe that lady needs an apartment.
Older white male for female. I'm an older white male in great shape. I'd love to have dinner with a female. Any age, race is fine, but prefer older women.
That is not very creepy.
No, and he didn't post a picture of himself or any additional information. Just like, I'm an older white dude and I want to have dinner with any woman. Any female will do.
Older, in shape white dude.
Yep. You assisted with a problem. I'm a white male, early 30s, and you a black female, also in your 30s. I had an issue you happily helped me with on a regular basis. Was hoping to get your help once again. If you see this, message me. Also tell me what the issue was so I know it's you. I have a theory.
Yeah.
And it's gross.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
It's all,
Why?
I feel like for anyone, this is a very broad net.
Yeah, and you're really asking a lot to expect that they're going to see this.
What is the success rate in these? I mean, I guess there's no way to find that metric, but that has got to be a pretty low number.
You know what? I'm going to have to pick one and do like something like low impact and simple, like, I don't know, you work at a gas station and you wear a red hat. If this is you, message me and tell me what color my hat was or something, and just see if anything ever comes of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wouldn't be surreptitious. I'd be above board and be like, yeah, I'm doing a social
if somebody replies,
experiment.
I'm like, no, that was bullshit. I was just trying to see what was happening.
Right. I'm just trying to figure out, and then maybe I could have them on the podcast to explain what the hell they're doing on Craigslist responding to misconnections.
Why are you looking at this if you're not making a podcast?
Yeah. A lot. I know it's a long shot, but fucking join the club. You and everybody on here, at least you're honest with yourself. I know it's a long shot, but I'm looking for a friend I lost contact with a bit ago, and I hope to try and find her again. Hopefully she reads this message and messages me.
Wow.
She is a beautiful black woman, and I am a white male. We used to hang out all the time, so I hope to find her again. I'm sorry I lost touch with you. This is the same guy. This is the guy from before.
Yeah. He's just
casting. What? What's his deal with not knowing this person's name? Right?
Oh, well, because maybe the name that she went by during their liaisons was not her name.
Could be a truck driver in a stripper situation.
Yeah, or a working girl and a John, essentially.
Yeah. Or even, this woman may work at the grocery store, and one time, helped him pick something up, and he's
yeah,
like,
maybe we're being perverts.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
well,
maybe
we are dudes.
Yeah, maybe she knows how to cut his
That's
meat
the point
or
we're
something.
making here.
Yeah.
See what this sounds like.
We're all fucked up.
Yeah,
Dude, it's
that's
so
weird,
creepy.
dude.
Dude, because I showed it to Macy, and she was like, "You should take that down." She was like, "That doesn't make me feel comfortable." I was like, "Yeah, I don't like it either."
No,
You know,
it's
not
just the
We're
fact
all
that you can
fucked
just
up.
sit there and do that in your spare room. on your
and
TV.
I
And
did.
you could have done it on your damn phone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if I was more apt to using my phone for things, I definitely could have done that. It's off. And then the other thing too is there's no like I'm not gonna do it now because it takes a couple minutes and it'll be boring to listen to. But I can anybody who's I can find talking for a minute, I can clone their voice, and I'm like, yeah, you get Morgan Freeman in here to do my podcast intro or something. But it is like, it's unsettling.
Oh, so you can do that as well. You could take a clip from a movie.
I could take any audio. They ask that you don't have music or other people talking, but I mean, it'd take me 10 seconds to cut out other people talking. Shit, there's another AI software you can use that takes the music out.
I don't know.
Which is crazy. So, like, you know, I made music for so long, and obviously I'm into audio stuff. If you had a track, like a mixed track, if you just took a MP3 of a song, it would be literally impossible to just remove the vocals from that. You could mix it and make them a little quieter, or you could play with some of the parameters. Like, you know, when I was sampling stuff, I would find parts where there were no vocals.
Yeah.
But then just one day there was an AI that was like, no, I can do that. You just put a song in and you can just take the vocals out, or take the music out and just have the acapella track.
Ooh,
that's
cool.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. I've seen people do neat stuff with
Well, see, that's neat. That's not creepy. That's neat.
Yeah, exactly. And that's a neat tool, right?
Yeah.
But I could use it to clone someone's voice if there was like a situation where they were in a movie and there was music or something. I could just take the music out and then just have their voice. I just realized that all of this, it's this snake constantly eating its own tail too, because I use ChatGPT sometimes to help me write prompts to get the music I want out of the AI music thing, or AI generate an image more specifically to what I'm looking for, because ChatGPT is an AI and speaks the prompt language.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's funny.
It's a deep...
Robbing Peter to pay Paul to make shit up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, to get the computer help me to more efficiently tell.
No, this is
jokes.
definitely that same guy.
Yeah, no, I don't have any doubt. Is that the last one? Missing pillow purr.
There's also some interesting ones down there. It looks like.
Yeah, so these are going to be the ones from further away. Wait, what? Hold on.
Yeah, what is this?
This Birmingham. Oh, this post has been flagged or removed. Yeah, because it says, what is that word? Methylphenidate-based
I think that's
drugs?
like, what's it called? Bath salts.
Oh.
Or something weird like that.
Yeah,
like a designer
that's some
drug.
good stuff. Hot blonde at Wild Wings.
Hey, now.
You were eating bone-in wings. Why is he bonus capitalized? You were eating bone-in wings at the bar. The hockey game was on, and you were with a few friends. We made eye contact a few times. Please reply ASAP. There's a game on tonight. I'm buying. What?
Do you think the hot blonde at Wild Wings is going home? Oh, man, I wonder if any dudes are going to post on Craigslist I wonder if that guy I made eye contact with who didn't have the balls to come and say what's up is going to go on Craigslist and post.
And I'm a hot blonde hanging out at Buffalo Wild Wings. The first thing I do when I get home,
check Craigslist.
Well,
that's the thing is like I don't know if you're the hot blonde really even needs to ever be on Craigslist.
No,
unless she's looking for a chair.
Well, let's let this snake eat its tail further. Because I just read this. Let's see what this sounds like.
You were eating bone and wings at the bar. The hockey game was on, and you were with a few friends. We made eye contact a few times. Please reply ASAP. There is a game on tonight. I am buying.
Wow.
There's nothing good about that.
That's so fucking weird.
There's nothing cool about that at all. I mean, it's like neat, but it's horrific. A lot of these are going to be prostitutes.
Lost CD player? Divorced woman ready to play.
Lost CD player. Let's see what that's about. Lost my CD player. Richard, where did you go?
What? That's just somebody being an idiot. Richard, where did you go?
It just, there just are people who are just lost. Like, they're just not
there.
They're just not capable of connecting the dots in their behavior and their life, I guess. And I'm certainly not one to talk, but Jesus. Lost my CD player. Richard, where did you go? All right, that's a good one. We'll do a couple more of these because I do have some fun stuff for this. Your old messages. I saved some and searched through them for some reason why, but I can't find it. You told me you loved me and then you disappeared. That's no definition of love that I know, especially when you left after dropping that bomb on me. You know I am worried about you. You know I'm lost. You know I search still. And yet you still choose to stay in the darkness.
She might be on here looking. This may be a game they play.
Yeah.
That seems suspiciously too specific.
Right.
Like,
and this is
he
clearly
knows someone's seeing this.
Yeah, well, and they're like, he's talking about their messages. So they must have been the people of Craigslist who found each other.
Ooh, you know what? That may be something that we're missing here is that these may be connections some of these may be connections that were made Craigslist-ian.
Right, yeah. See, it's somebody, well, they're doing it for a reason.
These are all from like now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, 6 hours ago, 4 hours ago, 2 hours ago, 49 minutes ago. A lot of these are like automated, and they're like, to scam. To scam this guy looking for that woman who used to help him with
missing
stuff.
Pillow purr?
Yeah, that was the one that kind of caught my eye too. Ugh. I think I was supposed to say pet. This is gross. Missing my pretty pink pillow pet I lost other day while working in Macon. She was an older one, but I'd love to find or one just like. Oh, she's talking about a toy. Okay. A new one will be great. Let me know if anyone knows where it is or I can get another.
Huh. Also, a confusing way to go about getting a new plushie.
Yeah, they sell them.
Five Below's right down the street.
Well, and wherever you lost it, go look there, because nobody on Craigslist has it. Let's find because this older white man for female, I think, is the other guy. He's posted twice. Did he say anything different this time? Older white male in great shape would love the company of a female for dinner. Yeah, that's the same dude.
Okay, and then he put the caveat in the newer post. Don't care the race
Yeah.
or the age, baby.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to have dinner.
Yeah, I'm trying to have some
Let's
dinner.
go. I'm buying.
Saw you at Home Depot. This is in Jacksonville Beach. This may be interesting. Why do people with what is the capital letters? Oh, maybe they saw them buying a saw, and this is a hint because it says "saw you there." We need to get
reading.
Other sometime. 5'7" tanned Islander guy. Hear you, masculine down low guy.
And he knew this at the Home Depot.
Yeah, so maybe the saw is something I'm not getting. Probably. That's between them. I don't know how many more of these I can take.
Maybe he's just trying to be punny. You know what I mean?
This is bumming me out. Looking for Johnny. Let's see what's going on with Johnny here. Get back to me, Johnny, so we can reconnect. Oh, we met up a few months ago in sauna in LC. Had fun. Get back to me, Johnny, so we can reconnect.
Yeah, I think Johnny and Stevie.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of that going on here.
Yeah, it's just guys being perverts one way or the other.
Yeah. DoorDasher, black SUV. Hey, mystery guy, I'm the lady that ran into Smoothie King with the khaki pants. I was walking to my car. As I was driving away, you waved me over. I was actually DoorDash and in a hurry. I did circle back around to give you my number, but you'd already left. If this is what color shirt was wearing and what kind of car do you have? I doubt you'll see this. I wonder if you were DoorDash also. I doubt you'll see this. The most reasonable thing I've read thus far.
Yes.
Because you are correct.
He will not see this.
No. No, we saw it.
Yeah.
We're the people who
We're
saw
the morons that saw it.
That's it.
That's it.
We're 100%
They should
of your
put
audience.
views on here.
I know. That's what I was looking for. Was like how many people are like, looking at
They
these.
just have a metric of their views and responses just to see.
Yeah, because that would be good to know. I don't know if there's a way to dig that out of the site data. Anyway,
where's that nice Asian woman I used to chat with?
We used to chat when we ran into each other at the racetrack. You used to work there. I guess you moved on. Thought of you multiple times and missed our conversations. Yeah, see?
Guys.
Bothering people? Yeah, good.
Guys being perverts every time.
Men, I don't like to tell anyone how to live their life. That's not my place in this world, and that's not what this platform is for. But if you see a woman who's working, like at a job...
Anywhere.
1, leave them alone, and 2, don't stalk them like this.
No, this is strange.
This is wildly off-putting. We used to chat when we ran into each other at racetrack. Why don't you know her name? Why don't you have her contact information? Probably because she's not interested and you're creeping everybody out.
Yeah, and she's just working at the racetrack, and of course she moved on because...
Yeah, that's what she worked at the racetrack.
Yeah, that's why she's working at the racetrack to get the hell out of there.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, boy. Well, that wasn't too bad.
That's very funny.
No, I thought that was... I was amazed. I didn't even know this sites.
Yeah,
I thought it was
still
just scams.
stuff. Yeah, no, it'll always be there. I probably ought to do something about that intro, but I'm not gonna. Why did you ghost me? We were talking for a little while, then all of a sudden you're gone. What happened? I'm actually in Opelika and a real person. Where are you? Who are you, dude?
What?
Who are these people talking? Oh, whoa. Title of this one. I watched, dudes,
no.
I watched you in the Walmart parking lot this morning. So if you live in Athens, Georgia, and you go to Walmart, you should be...
In the mornings.
Yeah, you need to be...
Listen up.
Keeping your head on a swivel. I watched you in the Walmart parking lot this... this morning.
About 24 hours ago, so this just happened.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw me, but I was parked a few cars away. I didn't want to get too close. Didn't want to disturb you.
What?
But I kind of wished that you did see me and invite me over. I really wanted to watch you from up close. Would you have liked that? I don't like any of this.
No, this is really weird. Like, and there may be
the wind out of the room. Someday this will be comedy gold, but right now it's just creeping me out.
Yeah, it's weird. Let's go to videos if you want.
Okay, yeah.
But like, what would you like that? At least he's asking if you'd like that, and he kept his distance and creepiness today.
I want to watch you up close. All of that about the watching, and I feel you. Be positive, giving someone the benefit of the doubt. Sure. He's asking for permission. He's asking if you'd like that, but he's not asking if you'd like that.
Nah,
There's only one answer to that, and it better be the one he wants.
And he's watching you closer.
Oh, no.
And he's going to assume that you're going to go back to that Walmart, so he will be at that Walmart until he sees you again.
I have all the intros I have. I do need to do one on employee training intro because we're going to move on to that. This will actually probably sail us right to the end. We're already at 42 minutes. Look at
geez.
So, which does help because I'm sure, as you can see, as the viewers can't, this is a specific folder of my favorite employee training streams. This is specifically, though, from the line of Chuck E. Cheese University.
Oh.
Chuck E. Cheese University, they've got some very high production value old training videos. And I selected this one for a reason. Obviously, we've mentioned it. You've spent a lot of time in the service industry. You've worked in many service industry jobs, and I know that people in that line of work sometimes have to work at a place that kind of stinks, but it's
part of it.
You get the money, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think...
This is a Chuck E. Cheese's University production.
I think, though, that, like... there's a line... And I think I found it. I was going to say, I think this job used to probably be like a summer job for kids.
Yeah.
But you see
fun.
how that works now. There's no kids doing those jobs. It's like people who can't afford to retire.
Yeah.
But yeah, this it's one of the many positions you could have at Chuck E. Cheese. And and you just tell me if you come across anything interesting, you just butt in or I'll pause it or whatever. So this is teaching you how to be the character.
Chuck E.
Yeah,
Cheese.
this is you get to be Charles Entertainment Cheese, which, by the way, is his full name.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the E is for entertainment. Let's get into the nuts and bolts. Oh, here we go.
Don, that was great. You really made Chucky come alive. You made it look so easy.
Well, all kids love Chucky, so that's the easy part. But taking care of the costume and being a character takes quite a bit of practice.
Remember, every guest leaves happy, and our guests always come first.
Look at this haircut.
Let's take a look at what our guests expect of Chuck E. Cheese. Every guest that visits our restaurants interacts with Chuck E. Cheese.
So again,
because Chuck E. Cheese
considering this as a
represents our
service
commitment to
job,
fun, he must be full of energy.
I don't
and always
see.
having
I
fun himself.
don't put anything where you're not getting tipped.
Yeah.
I don't put that as a service job. I put that as fast food, entry level to life type job.
Right. Yeah, I could see that.
You know, any job they'll give a 15-year-old. You know, you can't be a server making tips at 15 unless you're working at the barbecue place or something.
Right, I got you. Yeah.
So I don't consider this, and maybe that's just me because I was in the service industry.
No, you're here for your expertise.
Yeah. But like, you know, these cats are working hourly, so you know, it's whatever.
But this is, I do think though too, this is one of those things where like that's your job and you work there and you're like whatever, and I almost guarantee you it's just like you come in and they're like, hey Billy, you're the mouse today.
You're eat cheese. Let's go.
Do all this.
Yeah. Get ready. We got birthday parties for Roger, Brittany, Rebecca, Steven,
on
Andre.
The hour, every
They're
hour.
coming. Put the damn head on.
Yeah.
And it better be brushed. Here's the 409, you piece of shit.
Yeah, because the video's definitely showing them spraying chemicals inside the helmet too.
Well, and what's funny is like in these type of jobs, your manager's right. If you show up and do right, then you get treated like gold. As you could be their best salesman for years.
Yep.
As soon as you have a bad day, you try to call out or something happens. Hey man, my mom died. Well, you're gonna have plenty of time to deal with the funeral and the fucking services because you're fired from here. Bye bye. Just you're only as good as your last day.
I'll be the mouse for a week. I'll come back.
Well, like, I wonder
if,
if the mouse paid more, or maybe the mouse was the cool guy.
I just, in my estimation, and it would require further research in the future, but in my estimation, knowing how soulless companies operate, they just make one of them do it.
Yeah. So
you know what I mean?
No one is the guy. You're just whoever's working that day. One of y'all's on.
Yeah, because like, okay, so like you're gonna like hire a guy who like went to like clown school or something, and he's like the greatest Chuck E. Cheese of all time, having auditions, or you're just like, well, we're already paying this person nothing.
Yeah, we bought the head for a reason.
Yeah, put the suit on and get out there and dance around.
It's a party.
Let those kids.
It's pizza. There's plastic tubes. There's video games. There's tickets. Let's go.
Washed on gentle in cold water.
Oh,
Foam should be allowed to air out after each use.
The fat suit.
Also,
I don't even know what that guy is.
I never saw that guy
Check your
before.
manual for costume cleaning procedures.
Jesus.
Double check your manual.
Being prepared always saves you time and energy. You will need to bring a few items from home, such as running shorts, because the costumes get extremely warm.
Oh, God.
T-shirts, which are comfortable and they absorb perspiration. Socks,
It's like you're
which
gonna
will prevent
sweat
your
in
feet
this
from
thing,
being
too.
irritated
Hot,
by the costume. A towel, which is a must. Use it to freshen up or tuck it into your t-shirt for comfort during a performance. And a headband will also help cushion your head and keep sweat from running into your eyes.
This looks like a nightmare.
Warm up before you begin your magic as Chuck E.
This
Cheese.
poor guy.
Do several simple stretch exercises
Good
to
night.
loosen your neck.
This is
back,
a lot,
and
right?
leg muscles.
Dude, you could
Doing
go into
this
Chuck E.
will
Cheese and
help in
play for
preventing
free.
unnecessary
Yeah. there's a manual.
Yeah.
It is extremely
I remember their
important
way
to keep
of
the best
stopping
Many
people
pages.
from kidnapping your kids was these stamps.
Yeah.
See-through stamp like
Oh, yeah.
give the best performance as well. Remember to eat well and always drink plenty of fluids between performances.
That's a picture of
Now comes the
fluids
tough
and
part, putting
sugary
on the
drinks and
costume.
bananas.
But don't worry, if you follow the steps, you'll get the hang of it in no time.
This sucks,
This is
but
how
you
it's
will
on
get a
the Chuck E.
paycheck.
Cheese
Yeah.
tuxedo
That's what they
costume,
just said.
referring to the training manual to see how the others are done.
So not only you have to wear it, you're the one that's got to fuck with it.
Now
Yeah,
are
you got to
ready
clean
go.
it and put it on and
Remember,
maintain it and
when
all
you're
that.
Inside Chuck, you have a special
Which does
job.
bear the question, like, because of all the work they have to do to keep that thing from being gross, how many like janky Chuck E. Cheeses did Chucky have like matted hair
Oh,
and like
God.
pizza stains all over?
Depending on the
it smelled like a
franchisee or
yeah,
whatever.
it smelled like a subway train every time he
Oh.
came out. Like it's
or the one that hired the 30-year-old idiot to do it, and it smells like cigarettes.
yeah,
and,
he's back
you
there.
know,
It smells like cheap
cigarettes
whiskey.
and Seagram 7.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's like that stupid Blades of Glory when he was in that head and the ice. Remember?
Yeah. Yep.
that-
Oh yeah. 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 But I just imagine that somewhere one of these franchises Chucky.
Oh,
was
the
fucked
stories
up.
that are out there about the ridiculous. Because I know the ridiculous stuff I saw working in the restaurant industry at Red Lobster, for example. Just the
Yeah.
drama, the infighting, drugs, all kinds.
Nobody had to wear a costume.
Yeah, but like you
Yeah.
add
That's what I'm
the,
saying.
Yeah,
You
the
add
Chuck
that.
E. Cheese environment to it.
Yeah. Let me see. Am I still logged into this? No. God damn it. Where am I? Sorry, I'm just gonna try to do this quickly, but it's not going very quickly. Let me see here. Chucky. I want to see if we can find at least one story. Chuck E. Cheese mascot story. And if it's not about somebody having to do it, how do you spell Chuck E. Cheese? It'll figure out. It's the internet.
Not the official.
No. Chuck E. Cheese background story. Orphan mouse who doesn't know his own. I don't want to hear that. That's weird. Chuck E. Cheese backstory. Chuck E. Cheese horror story. Redditors who worked at Chuck E. Cheese. Similar to Chuck E. Cheese. That's not what he asked. Game technician. See if we can find somebody who. Wait, hold on. Okay, not Chuck E. Cheese for the record, but I have had a chance to share these stories from particular family-themed / children's channel-themed hotel. Poop in the middle of the walkway entrance
Jesus.
and no one noticing for about 20 minutes. Had a customer come tell me, and I had to look at it to believe it. Saw two different families fight over a game of air hockey, and the dads were throwing punches at each other while the kids were yelling at them to stop. The general public. What a wonderful
And the
bunch.
kids are always like, "No, don't
Yeah.
be a psycho," and the dad's like, "No,
I have to
defend my family over this air hockey."
Trying to explain to a guest that the reason why their disc for the PS2 wasn't working was because their child scratched the crap out of it. Of course, the parents refused to believe me, and child could never do something. I had a child tell me his father dropped him off here so he could go drink at the bar.
Oh, jeez.
He just wanted to play with his dad. I played skee ball with him and rigged the claw game to get him whatever he wanted from it. Oh, man. Not a lot of stuff from the Smile file today. I feel a little gross. I worked there, child.
It's the Atlanta airport.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. See, I can't start any more podcasts with negativity, but
Yeah,
I
you went to the airport and
yeah. Beautiful. This is what we play for, folks. This is what we play for. I'm just gonna play this.
Gay news.
Everyone.
Oh wait, I had another gay news intro. Here we go.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's time for
Oh, Jesus Christ.
gay news.
Jesus Christ.
there's synchronization there at the end.
Oh boy. All right. Well, I think we've done enough damage here. Unless you had anything specific, you want to finish. You want to finish up this guy in the suit thing. There's about a minute and a half left.
Let's see what else.
Let's see what else going on here. Yeah, I mean, because it looks pretty bad.
Bring the essence of our business. So use lots of energy and movement.
Inside the hot
For
ass
extra
suit.
ideas on playing Chucky and dance steps, refer to the live Chucky training tape.
Live Chucky training
Being a
tape.
costume
This isn't
character
even
takes
enough
a lot of time and
training.
energy, but it is also one of the most rewarding areas at Chuck E. Cheese's.
Why? Maybe they'll explain that.
Caution must
Yeah.
be used at
I
all
don't think-
times
I don't
to
think they have
ensure
an
the
answer.
safety of not only the children, but you, the entertainer, as well. One of Chucky's major roles comes during the birthday party, the parade of cakes. Since this part is so important,
Parade of
you might
something.
want to do a rehearsal
they
on the
may
floor
have
before the store opens
like
to
one
get your
person that
bearings
does
with
the
the
big
costume.
performances,
Ask
and the other
managers
person.
and employees if
Oh
they have
yeah,
around and do the
maybe
cakes.
it's a different guy. Yeah, because that performance thing looked kind of demanding. He was doing like a whole
Yeah.
like cane and hat routine.
Yeah, it looked
thing,
like a talented thing.
Yeah, it looked like a vaudeville, like a tap dance
It
situation.
wasn't just Rick who got here like,
Yeah,
out of his
exactly.
Honda Civic. Rick, let's go. We got birthday party.
Yeah, unless it is like
Parade of cakes, Rick. Let's go. Rick comes
Parade
in,
of cakes,
son of a
5
bitch.
minutes.
You were supposed to be here 15 minutes ago. Put the damn suit on, Rick. It's a parade of goddamn cakes. Let's go. It's a Saturday afternoon. What the fuck do you think this is? This is Chuck E. Cheese. This is the big leagues.
The E is for entertainment. Now get your ass
Get
out there.
in there and entertain those children.
Jesus. Yeah, but I could. But again, I'm not trying to make this episode super negative, but there's a part of me that believes even the guy dancing up there is just some poor bastard where they were like, oh, yeah, you know what you do today? Get out there and shake it.
Yeah, you ever seen Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
You're in a room full of kids. Do what Michael would do.
Yeah, this is, well, don't
Whoa,
do that.
oh, wait.
Wait, don't do that.
Back off.
No, wait,
Hey,
scratch
everyone,
that.
make sure
How old are you?
Be sure to practice with the birthday tape to make sure that you get the precise timing down.
Yeah, I mean, this guy was a drum major at least.
Remember,
Yeah,
if
you would-
you're
yeah,
ever
something
in
like
trouble,
that.
use the timeout signal and determine whether or not you will be able to make it to the regular exit door.
They put that in there
Always
for a
keep the
reason.
Yeah, there's a procedure in case you're about to pass
If
out.
you have a heat stroke in the middle of this parade of
Safety of the
cakes,
children in mind.
hit
And
a
don't you
timeout,
dare.
And
Have
don't you
fun.
dare.
They just squeezed it in there right at the end,
From
too.
here,
They're-
your
yeah,
trainer
but
will
sweat
help
and
you with
wear
any questions
have
you may
fun.
have.
Yeah,
and
wear
will
a
assist you
towel.
in getting ready. Good luck and have fun.
Oh, well, that was off-putting. But we did it.
Cheese.
We did an hour.
That was good.
Yep. Do you have anything else specific before we wrap up, or are you ready to
No, we
close
can
the book
wrap
on
it
this
up.
one?
We'll see you next week.
Yep, we'll see y'all next week. Don't forget, 847-665-9238. Leave a message and
Suggestions, stories, anecdotes, questions.
anything. Yeah,
All of the above.
yeah. Go on. Wouldn't even mind getting someone's descent into madness on there. Maybe entertainment, but entertaining.
You
But
need
yeah,
to vent.
847-665-9238. That's the number you dial. Don't forget, shirtcaviar.com. Use promo code OGA to save 10% on your order. And go listen to Pod Caviar wherever you get podcasts. And that'll do it for us. Thank you again, sir. And we'll see you next week, Generals.
She's scrolling through Craigslist, hunting misconnections. Daily ritual, it's a form of confession. Hoping for a glimpse of a soul she ain't met yet. Lost in the web like a vibe off. Flocking in a Chuck E. Cheese, mouth suit smell funky. Mascot life, paycheck straight junkie. Kids screaming pizza grease, dreams in the shadows. Craigslist clicking, it's a different kind of gallows. She just wanna find love, misconnections a shrine. But she's rapping a road and under 5 losing time. Mascot in the day, hope seeker at night. In a city where dreams fizzle under neon light. Caught in a cycle, Broadway lights flicker. Thinking about the misconnections, heartbeat quicker. Double like mascot, suit and Craigslist. Hopes, different faces, same struggles, can't cope. Pretty corners of the Bronx to Manhattan's glow. She chasing shadows, places she don't know. Every message a promise, a shot at forgetting. Mascot misery, reality she keep regretting. Connections a shrine, but she's rapping her own 9 to 5 losing time. Mascot in the day, hope seeker at night. In a city where dreams fizzle under neon lights. She just wanna find love, misconnections a shrine, but she's rapping